It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Bell, and it's a premium lager from Uganda. It's been brewed by Kenya Breweries Limited, made by EABL Group in Nairobi in Kenya. So there's a look at the can. Big pint can. It's 4% ABV, so what used to be premium isn't premium anymore. So an extremely light coloured lager being poured. So beer in the glass. As I said, a light lager, lots of carbonation. Doesn't that look really pretty in 4K? 2-finger, white head, clear glass of lager. 4% ABV. Am I expecting too much? No, not really. Let's get the aroma. And it smells like any other kind of generic premium quality lager out there. Let's dive in. Cheers. Little bit sweet. Little bit of maize malt, a little bit of bitterness on the back end, very fizzy as the beer hits the mouth. It's that same old story really. It became the norm. It became the platform for most breweries to brew this style of beer. Some of the largest beer companies in the world, they produce this style of beer and they sell bucket loads of it. Absolutely bucket loads of it. I've got to be honest. I'm going to be perfectly honest here. If I was in that Ugandan heat, or Kenya breweries, so either Kenya or Uganda, I'm going to be pretty parched, I'm going to be pretty hot, I'm going to need a load of fluid on board. You're talking 40, 50 degree heat, it's going to be really warm. So, I mean, if somebody threw me a can of this, or maybe 5 cans, I'm not going to throw it away, and I probably won't complain too much either. So what I'm saying is that beer in its own setting is where the beer really should be drunk. Me reviewing this beer in my cold kitchen in Wales is probably not the scene for this beer. That said, I would happily drink an IPA in Uganda also, or a stout, or a porter, or a pale ale. So, almost certainly a Hefeweizen. So, I don't want to be too harsh. I don't want to be too harsh on the beer, because I've got to be honest, I've had a lot worse. I've had a lot worse of these kind of so-called premium quality lagers. This isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. So, that said, 4% ABV, let's just give it a rating and wrap the review up. In all honesty, if you were to give me a choice out of kind of Carlsberg, Heineken, Carlin, Stella, or this Bell premium quality lager, I'd go with the Bell premium quality lager. It's just got a little bit more about it, to be honest. a little bit more malt. It's definitely an all grain beer. There's no rice in this beer at all. I can taste that it's a nice malty lager. Using the words nice now. And yeah, fair play. It's got a little bit of bitterness. It's extremely drinkable. It's 4% ABV. You could drink the beer all day long. So I'm going to give it, I mean, I've given some of these lagers, I've given them scores of 3 and 4. I'm going to give this a score of 6 out of 10. It's a perfectly acceptable premium quality lager if that's what you want to drink. If that's what you're after. So, thanks for joining us. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.